Hi everyone. Hope you all are good. We are here for grade 5 math. You can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password as provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab, scroll down to grade 5 and then click on view all lessons. So there you can find a list of the chapters. We're going to start with the chapter coordinate plane. Please make sure you have your notebook and pencil so that you can note down the important examples and definitions as well. Let's just start with the chapter coordinate plane. Let's start with the first lesson, that is objects on a coordinate plane. What is the x coordinate of the purple star? So you have to see where is the x coordinate. So here is the purple star, right? The horizontal axis is the x-axis and the vertical axis is the y-axis, right? So you have to find the x-axis, x coordinate for the star. So just match it to the x-axis. So the x coordinate of the star is 9, right? The correct option is 9. Okay, let's just start with the test questions. Where is the pink octagon? Here is the pink octagon. Just match it to the x-axis. 4, and then match it to the y-axis. The coordinates for the octagon is 7. 4 and 7, right? The correct option is option number 1, that is 4 7. What is the y coordinate of the green pentagon? Here is green pentagon. Match it to the y-axis. Green the y coordinate of the green pentagon is 10. The correct option is 10. Got it? What is the x coordinate of the yellow star? Okay, so here is yellow star. Match this yellow star to the x coordinate, that is 6. So the x coordinate of the yellow star is 6. What is the x coordinate of the pink circle? The correct option is 10. What is the x coordinate of the green pentagon? Here is the green pentagon. Match it to the x-axis. So the x coordinate of the green pentagon is 10. The correct option is 10. What is the x coordinate of the pink circle? The correct option is 7 is the correct option, right? What is the y coordinate of the green square? The y coordinate, yes, that is 9. The correct option is 9. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. And the next lesson is graph points on a coordinate plane. Okay, graph the point 6, 4 on the coordinate plane. So how do we graph a point, right? Whenever we have to graph a point, there is one very important thing you need to learn. The first value is always the x value, the second value is always the y value. First, look at the 6 on the x axis. Here is x axis, and here is 6, right? The y value is 4, here is 4. You have to make a point on the intersection of 6 and 4. The point is exactly in front of, here is x is 6, you match it to the x axis, that is 6. You match it to the y axis, that is 4. So here is the point, that is 6 and 4, right? That's how you graph the points on the coordinate plane. Let's just look at the other example, because for this lesson you just have the examples. You don't have the tutorial. Graph 1, 6 in the coordinate plane. Okay. X is 1, y is 6. Here is 1, right? So plot a point in front of 6. So here is y6 and x1. Got it? Okay, let's just see the other example we have. Graph the point 8, 8 on the coordinate plane. So you need to point the graph, that is 8 and 8. X is 8, y is 8. Here is x8. So keep going, keep going. Here is y8. So here is the point 8 and 8. Right? Okay, we are done with the lesson, because for this lesson you just have the practice, like you don't have the test questions, right? Okay, the next one is coordinate planes as a map. How far is it from furniture store to science lab? Okay. This is the furniture store. Here is the furniture store. And the science lab is here. So this is the distance between the furniture store and science lab, right? They are just 1 point away. So the difference is only 1 unit. Here is the difference from here to here. You just have the 1 unit. They are 1 unit apart. Let's just start with the test questions. How far is it from the furniture store to the science lab? That's the one we just did, right? Here is the furniture store, here is the science lab. The distance is just 1 unit. Where is the toy store? This is the icon for the toy store. Here is the toy store. So you need to find the coordinates of the toy store. So that is 6 and 2. The toy store is at 6 2, right? Option number 1 is the correct option. Terrell walked from the art store to the theater and then from theater to the hardware store. How far did Terrell walk in all? Okay, so Terrell walked from supply store, art supply store, like he started from here to the theater. Okay, here is the theater. So he go from here to here and then from the theater to the hardware store. So here is the hardware store. How far did Terrell walk in all? You need to count the total squares. One, two, three. From here to here, he covered the distance of 3 units and two more. Five it is. The correct option is five. Yes, the correct option is 5 units. What is at 4 4? Which is the correct option? Hardware store, dry cleaners, party supplier store, art gallery. Which is the correct option? Yes, the correct option is hardware store. It is. How far is it from pet store to magic shop? Pet store. Yes, just one. The correct option is one. Reagan walked from science lab to the garbage dump and then from garbage dump to post office. How far did Reagan walk in all? So, which is the correct option? 4 is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. And the next lesson is follow directions on a coordinate plane. Okay, let's just start with the test questions. You started at 310. You move left 1 unit. Where do you end? So you started at 310. First, just plot the point 310, right? X is 3, Y is 10. Here is 3 and here is 10. You move left 1 unit. So what are the new, where do you end? No, not 3 9. You move left 210. The x coordinate is changed, right? So the correct option is 210. That is the oh, I forgot to click on the OK button. Sorry. You started 9. You move left 3 units, right? So which is the correct option? Here is 5 and here is 9. You move left 3 units. 1, 2. So what? Where do you end? 2 9 it is, right? Option number 1 is the correct option. Okay, you start at 3 3. You move down 1 unit. Okay, 3 3, right? X is 3, Y is 3. You moved down 1 unit. So, what are the new coordinates? That is 3 2. Very good. Option number 2 is the correct option. You start at 8 3. You moved right 1 unit. Where do you end? Which is the correct option? Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let's just move on to next lesson. And the next lesson is objects on coordinate plane, all four quadrants. What are the x coordinate of the blue square? Here is the blue square, right? And here is the x coordinate, that is 1. Let's just start with the test questions. What is the y coordinate of the blue heart? Which is the correct option? Nothing, I'm not feeling well. I have pain in my stomach. So here is the blue heart, right? And here is the y coordinate, that is -1. The correct option is y coordinate. The y coordinate is -1, but you're not given with the correct option, right? You are given with the -2. The correct option is -1, right? What is the y coordinate of the purple square? So, which is the correct option? The y coordinate of the purple square is 4. The correct option is 4. What is the y coordinate of the blue star? Which is the correct option? The y coordinate is 5. Very good. What is the y coordinate of the blue triangle? So, which is the correct option? Here is the blue triangle, right? The y coordinate is 3 is the correct option. What is the x coordinate of blue square? Which is the correct option? The x coordinate of blue square is 1. The correct option is 1. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let's just move on to the last lesson, that is quadrants. Okay, so first let's just learn what are the quadrants, right? Okay, this is the first quadrant, this is the second quadrant, this is the third quadrant, and this is the fourth quadrant, right? So you have to go anti-clockwise. Anti-clockwise means opposite to the clock direction. Clock moves like this, right? So this is the opposite direction, that is anti-clockwise. So you have the first quadrant, then second, then third, and then fourth quadrant. Let's just start with the test questions. Each coordinate on graph has four quadrants: the top left, top right, top left, and top bottom. Print Print out some coordinates and draw objects from each quadrant. How can we do here? Okay, which shape is in quadrant 4? So, which is the correct option? Think and then answer. This is quadrant 1, quadrant 2, quadrant 3, and quadrant 4. So, heart is in the quadrant 4. The correct option is heart. Which shape is in quadrant 2? Which is the correct option? This is quadrant 1. This is quadrant 2. So, square is in the quadrant 2. The correct option is the square. Which shape is in quadrant 2? Which is the correct option? This is quadrant 1, this is quadrant 2. So the correct option is square is in quadrant 2. The correct option is square. Which shape is in quadrant 2? Triangle it is. Which shape is in quadrant 2? The square is in the quadrant 2, right? The correct option is square. Which shape is in quadrant 2? Again, that's a square, right? Okay, we are done with the lesson. Also, we are done with the chapter. So, we were working on grade 5 math. The chapter we are working on is coordinate plane. The lessons we have covered today are object on a coordinate plane, graph points on a coordinate plane as maps, follow directions on a coordinate plane, objects on a coordinate plane, and then quadrants, right? So please make sure before the next session you can complete all the practice questions for the lessons we did today. That is your homework until next session. So if you need more help with any of the lesson, you can contact any tutor on the Skype. They are available from Monday to Friday, 5 to 9. Or either you can join me in the interactive session that would be daily from 4 to 5 and from 9 to 10. Right? Any questions? Okay, that's all for today. See you in the next session. Okay, bye everyone.